Is your partner a narcissist? Are you dating a narc? Is your boyfriend or girlfriend a narc? I had a boyfriend who was a narc. He was a narcissist. And I didn't realize that until years later. I just thought he was insensitive and vain. He was an entrepreneur, wealthy man, always dressed great. He had initials on everything, his jacket. He had custom-made shirts with his initials on them, even his shoes. He wouldn't walk out the door unless he looked fabulous. He would say things to me, criticizing, maybe insulting me, and I would remind him, a couple of days later, and he would say, I didn't say that. I never said that. Here are 6 ways to tell your partner's a narc. Number 1, nothing is ever their fault. Nothing. They walk into your apartment, they knock down your beautiful vase. It's not their fault. You shouldn't have put that vase in that position. You put that vase in the position. So of course they knocked it down. It was in the way. They're late. You're in the restaurant, you're waiting for them. They come in like 15 minutes late. You say you're late. It wasn't my fault. It was a lot of traffic. Or before I walked out the door, my mom called me and I had to, talk to her. Nothing they ever do is their fault. It's always someone else's fault. Sometimes it's your fault. You're the reason that something happened to them. It's your fault. You're out with friends. Everyone is laughing and having a good time. He's not. It's your fault. You brought him to this horrible party. Your friends are boring. It's your decision that they're there. So it's your fault that they're not having a good time. They didn't want to come. You made them come. Everything is your fault. Number 2, they love to be admired. They want compliments. They want people to look at them and say, oh, you look great. Everything they say is brilliant. And they want people to tell them, wow, oh, I never thought about that. So you don't dare to say, that's not a good idea. Oh, God forbid. If you should say, that's not a good idea, or I don't think we should do that, or let's not do. No. They said it. It's a great idea. You have to listen to whatever they say. Whatever they say is a great idea. However they're dressed, whatever they want to do, you have to agree, or it will be an argument. You want to go to this restaurant, they want to go to that restaurant, you go to where they say. Because your idea is wrong. Their ideas are always right. Number 3. Misery loves company, and no one is more miserable than a narc. They're unhappy. They are unhappy people. So what do? They bring you down, even if there's no reason to bring you down. Maybe you're attractive, you're intelligent, you got a great job. They will find something to make you miserable. Because the more miserable they see you, the more secure they feel. Because if you're feeling too secure and happy, they're miserable. Because they're never secure. They never feel secure. Narcs are insecure people and unhappy people. So they bring you down, try to make you miserable. You're laughing about something, they're going to say something that'll make you sad. You're excited about something, they're going to say something that will bring you down. But if they're excited about something, you better be excited. You better be happy for them when they, say something. If you don't, it's your fault. You're making them unhappy. You don't accept them. You're not admiring them. But they can bring you down. They can dish it out, but they're not going to dish it in. Number 4, they will never say, I'm sorry. Never. But not because they're insensitive, which they are. But the reason is they have absolutely no emotions. So they're not able to say, I'm sorry, because they don't think they did anything to say I'm sorry for. They did nothing. They did something to you that you know they should be, asking for an apology. But in their minds, they did nothing. They never do anything wrong. So they will never say, excuse me, I was wrong, you were right. And they will never say, I'm sorry. Number 4. You feel inadequate, miserable. You feel insecure when you're with them. With everyone else, you feel great. When you're out with your friends, you laugh, you joke, you feel great. Your friends tell you you're fabulous. They say you're intelligent. They say that's a great idea when you're out with your friends or with your parents or people who really like you. But when you're with your partner, all of a sudden, everything you say is stupid. Everything you say doesn't make sense. That's not a good idea. When you're with them, you're miserable and unhappy. But when you're with other people, you feel great. Why is that? Because your partners are narc. He's a narcissist. She's a narcissist. They're making you miserable. You feel great and wonderful when you're out and about. And then when you're with them, you're miserable. That's the sign you're with a narc. Is your partner a narcissist? Okay, here is number 6. To tell that your partner is a narcissist. Seems simple, easy to do. This is what you have to do. You have to act exactly like them and see how they react. So you have an appointment with them. You arrive 15 minutes late, like they have done millions of times. Watch how they react. You're late. I've been waiting for you. I tried to call you. Why are you here? Why have you come so late? And then you say, it was traffic. Oh, I got a phone call before I walked out the door. That's no excuse. I've been waiting for you. That's no excuse. But you've been late, and that's what you told me, you were late and, you were in traffic once. And another time you told me you were late because, your mom called you. I never said that. That's not true. I'm never late. I'm always on time. Try insulting them. I don't believe, no, that's not a good idea. What do you mean it's not a good idea? Of course it's a good idea. It's a great idea. But when I said it, you said it wasn't a good idea. I never said that. I never said that. Act exactly like them. Unemotional, insensitive, criticize them. Get angry when they're late. Act exactly like them and see their reaction. When you do the same things they have done, but instead of saying, yeah, okay, I get it. Yeah, okay, understand you're late. You were, held up in traffic. They become angry. And if you let them know that you are doing the same thing they did, you were late, you were in traffic, the phone call, they will deny it. And they will say, oh, you're always being dramatic about things. Oh, everything I say, you twist it around. You're lying. That's what the narcissist will say. So it goes right back to everything that happens is always your fault. Nothing that they have done is ever their fault. What can you do with a narcissist? What can you do if you're in a relationship with a narcissist? I say leave. I say stop suffering. Stop being unhappy. Love yourself. That person does not love you because the person who loves you wants you to be happy, not miserable. I say end the relationship. You want to continue the relationship? Just remember this. You will never change the narc. They will never change. So if you want to stay with them for whatever reasons, you have children, you still love them, remember, you will not receive happiness from them. So you'll have to look in other ways to find happiness. From your friends, joining a club. You won't receive it from them. But my advice, get out. Get out as soon as you can, before it's too late. Get out. Because it can work on your health. You will deteriorate slowly and slowly. Your friends will, leave you slowly and slowly, because you're going to be a person who's not pleasant to be with, because you can't be happy, have a great sense of humor, be the life of the party if you are in love with someone, you are with someone who is bringing you constantly down, who is telling you you're not worth it. You're not a good person. You have no value. Being around someone like that makes you miserable, makes you stress, and then you're going to be stressing your friends, the people who really care about you. And little by little, they're going to be wandering away. So don't let that narc ruin your life. Get out. Get out quick. End the relationship and be happy. Your happiness, not theirs, is what's important. Ciao for now. Let me know in the comments below your experience with a narc. Let's share with other people so they can have the courage to leave a narc. Mwah. Ciao for now. Subscribe.